My friends at Buzbug sent me this awesome bug zapper and lantern combo in exchange for my review, so let's take a look at what makes this thing super awesome. So by the way, this is the MO19B model, and the thing I love about this is I just think it looks super cool. And the other cool thing about this is it's rechargeable, and so it's wireless. You can take this anywhere that you want. You can take this camping if you want to. If you happen to have a couple bugs in a certain room of your house and you don't want to haul the kind that you have to plug in, you can just grab this, bring it, put it in that room at nighttime when the lights are dark. This will light up and attract the bugs. But the other thing that makes this cool is this lantern feature right here, which I'm going to turn it all on in a second, and I'm going to turn the lights down a little bit. But this is not just a bug zapper. It also has this. So if you flip this up, that is a nice little LED lantern. So you can use this to light up a table. You can use it like this to light up a room. You can spin it like this, but you can also do this. So it'll spin all the way around like this. And it gets nice and bright. Now, if you're using this thing, the charge lasts for about 9 hours. So if you're camping, that lasts through the night, but then you're gonna have to recharge it. To charge it, there is a USB-C port right here that has a little rubber covering, just like that. And they do include the cord to do that. There are two buttons, one button for the lantern, which is here, and one button for the fluorescent light inside. And by the way, the light is also changeable if you need to change it. So the only moving parts are this, and the other one is this tray. So the way you clean this, when the bugs get zapped, most of them are gonna fall straight down, and you're gonna have to just remove this drawer, dump out the bugs, and then you can slide this back in. If you ever need to change the bulb, which you can do, you're gonna have to just take a screwdriver and unscrew this bottom part and take this thing apart, and you can change that bulb easily. Now, the other thing you're gonna wanna do regularly is keep this thing clean. Oh, by the way, this handle too, you can hang this up, which is kind of cool, or you can set it down. Either way, it works just fine. To keep it clean, they're gonna give you this little brush, and this brush will fit in between these grates. So what happens is most of the bugs are gonna fall down into the drawer. Sometimes they get zapped and then they get stuck. And you do wanna clean those off. Don't just leave a whole bunch of bugs stuck in there, because if they can actually basically short circuit the thing because it's constantly shocking something. You don't want that. So you wanna take this brush, you can slide this through the grate, and then you can brush those down into the drawer or remove the drawer and they'll just fall into your trash can. Now, before you do that, before you stick something in there and touch the metal bars inside, this is an important step. You're going to want to turn it off, first of all. I tend to wait 5 or 10 minutes and then get yourself a screwdriver that has an insulated handle, like a rubber handle, so that, if you touch something that has electricity, it's not gonna shock you. Then you're gonna take that and you're going to touch the metal with that screwdriver and just leave it there for a few seconds to make sure this is grounded, it's no longer active, and you're not gonna shock yourself when you're trying to clean this off. That being said, let's turn down the lights and fire this thing up. I turned on the lights and now you can see how this thing looks. So the first thing we're gonna do is this one. We're gonna turn this on so you can see how this looks. Now, by the way, to bring this out, there's a little finger hole you put right here, and then you pull this up. Now, look how bright that got instantly. Like, this thing is super bright, it's amazing. Now, I'm going to show you, rather than shine this at you, because I don't think you'll be able to see it, I'm gonna shine it at me and on my face, and you'll see. If I press the button for that again, it'll get a little bit dimmer. And then I press it one more time, even more dim, and then it'll turn off. And then you can turn it back on. So again, it rotates like this. Now, I'm gonna turn that off for now. By the way, you can have both on at the same time. It's just gonna shorten the battery life a little bit. Now, this is the LED. So that is what will attract the bugs to the zapper inside and keep you bug-free. So as you can see, this thing is super cool. I have several Buzbug products and they work fantastic to get rid of bugs, especially flies. I have one in my garage. It's been there for 2 years, and I used to have a ton of flies because our trash cans are out there. Now we have maybe one fly a month, and then eventually you hear a and then you have no flies, so it's awesome. This thing's amazing. I highly recommend it.